This had to be bought from America because of the filtration and the spray capability. A lot of sprayers would break down the molecule structures of fungi, bacteria by the pressure going through the nozzles. So America are a little bit more ahead with this bio spraying, so we had this. Also we had an aerator pot on it, because once this tank's full up with EM and a lot of my compost teas, it needs to be aerated to keep it alive. Else it just starts dying. Well, there's pointless doing that. But you're very lucky today, because this is full of EM.
Oh, yeah.
So what I've also been using it is our windrow, where we start spraying the material as we lay it into the windrow. So we'll go outside in a bit and show you. So
what I like about this though is that for people that don't understand what the white stuff is, can you explain what the white stuff is on the top of here?
The white stuff is basically yeast extract from all the microbes.
The good stuff?
Yeah.
This is not bad.
No, that is, I could drink it, but I'm not thirsty.
Yeah.
But no, basically that is completely, yeah.
And I think it's the thing with EM, people that are probably watching this are thinking, oh, you know, the good and bad bacteria, they don't really understand that process. But rule of thumb, would you agree, if it's purple or green, then that's a no-no?
Yeah.
Anything that's white,
greys, blacks, you have to watch over the basis. I mean, the whole basis of, you know, everyone knows about the bacteria in the sheep.
Yeah.
You know, so you get 80% of sheep will always follow the most dominant sheep. So if you say you had 12% bad bacteria and 8% good, all those 80% of sheep will follow the bad bacteria. That's when you get really bad soil. That's when you get a lot of disease. So by putting EM, if you can push the balance to say 12% good bacteria, 8% bad, all those 80% sheep will follow the good bacteria. Now this has been in here for 2.5 weeks with just the lid on.
Yeah.
It hasn't spoiled. And that's mixed with rainwater. So that's filled with rainwater.
So I'm quite happy to put my hand in, because I'm quite used to this.
It's job.
Yeah.
That hasn't turned bad.
No, because I smell that.
Yeah.
And that smells. So
like, that is just literally rainwater,
lush.
not cold water, rainwater. So that shows you the power of brewing EM and how good it can be.
So for people that are not DIY, just to make you aware, you can make this. We make a product called Agriton. This is the cheapest way of doing it. Actually, we encourage people to do this, because DIY is always the best way. And using the brewers, which we talked about earlier, the easiest way to do it is to brew it with sugarcane molasses, EM1, rainwater, or water's not got too much chlorine in it, with a heater element and a brewing vessel. And you know, within a couple of weeks, you've got your activated EM. So actually, it's quite a simple process.
Yeah.
And I know that you've wanted to go down the DIY route because, you know, not just to do with cheapness, but also you can control what you put into it as well.
Yeah, we can tweak it to how we wanted to. You know, we picked up an old trailer that was from a farm across the road, so we're trying to utilise anything we can to make our lives easier.
Yep.
Apart from the flat tire that side, but don't tell anyone. So I would have wheeled it out. So basically, this we can make any solutions up and also keep the solutions alive in here. I mean, I'll just show you just for. So basically, aerate, so you can just see it bubbles up really quickly. We don't really need it for EM, but when we do other microbes, it will actually just keep it alive.
So the interesting thing is, because EM is facultative, so it works in anaerobic and aerobic, it'll be interesting to see what that does in respect to the process.
It will wake them up.
And but having that opportunity to use other things to be able to do that is, it's good to have. So it's a massive bit of kit, and it's a very expensive bit of kit, but as you'll see later on, it's a reason. You'll need it for this.
A lot of ground.
A lot of ground to spray.
I've been nicknamed now the fireman with a long hose. So
brilliant.
We have. But yeah, amazing bit of kit. But again, you don't have to have it as big. That small one out there that I got, you know, which we had before.
Knapsack sprayers.
Knapsack. We only really use this on big jobs like the orchard, and if we were doing a whole field. Produce field as a general spray. Most of it we do knapsack. That's easiest, and we just break it all down.